Let's talk about this sexually transmitted parasite called babies.
All right, guys, I'm gonna come clean. I'm a woman who has never wanted kids. Ever. And I'm with a guy who agrees with me. He also doesn't want kids. But the things that people say when you tell them that you don't want kids, you guys are selfish, you guys are, irresponsible. Look what you're doing to the world. I've heard catastrophic things coming from people's mouths. I have never wanted a dependent. I'm not good with dependents. Maybe you are, and that's fine. It's not that I don't respect that some people want kids, but the idea of calling someone out and calling them selfish because they don't want kids is ridiculous.
Now, to say that we don't deserve the world we live in, that's the attitude of a pessimist. However, do we need to have so many children? Like, I certainly don't, with my 44 aunts and uncles and my 113 first cousins and my 4 siblings. My Hofer family name is in no danger of going extinct. Why are we having so many children anyway?
That is a question that a lot of Canadian women and men are asking themselves these days. Canada, ironically, is one of the places in the world that actually does want more kids. Otherwise, we'll have no economy, blah, 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 that kind of thing. At the rate we're going by ourselves, is not going to be good. But I do have an argument against that. I'm fine with immigration. So I don't really understand why this is such a big deal for you guys, that I have to have a kid. Otherwise, who's going to take care of me when I'm old? There won't be anyone.
I hate news and politicians. Every sentence is carefully crafted to not offend anyone and to appeal to advertisers. And in that, we can discuss important topics like overpopulation. Like, we're totally okay with controlling animal and plant populations when they become dominating, but we rarely think and talk about how human population is the most dominating and destructive factor in the world. So the economic system that we use is capitalism, and that requires continuous population growth to fuel its growth. However, you can't have sustainable continuous population growth because you can't continually grow something in a fixed space like the Earth. Why isn't well-being the focus of our economy rather than continuous growth? Because as a population, we've outgrown our natural limits. Whether it's farming, which is destroying all kinds of natural ecosystems, or overfishing and overpollution, which is killing the oceans, or our colossal cities, which are creating large concrete dead zones, every bit of growth comes at the expense of another living thing. And to simply continue having children because it's what you do is irresponsible at this point, because we don't need to have this many children to survive as a species.
But then your mother won't have any grandchildren. How can you do that? What if your kid is the next Einstein? Your poor husband! But you're the types of people who should be having kids. Oh, you'll change your mind.
So, if we continue to pump out children, we have 3 choices. We can live radically more efficiently and lower our standard of living, or we can colonize other planets, or we can use AI to solve our problems. How likely that is to happen? You decide. Tonight, we have these 3 life hacks on how to avoid becoming a breeder. Firstly, you could use the exit door. Or you could head to your local Costco and subject yourself to some screaming children. Or you could be gay.
Now, I get that this video probably pissed a couple people off. But if you're one of those people, I've got to say you are categorically nuttier than a fruitcake. Us not having children makes it more likely that your children will do better because there will be more resources. So you're welcome. You're welcome.